Alright, I'm worried about netties. I'm honestly worried about them and worried about this game in general. Because honestly, this community is part of what's killing it. Because I'm gonna list some of the things I like about Marvel Rivals and things I hate about Marvel Rivals. We'll get the hate out of the way, okay? Let's start with the things I hate about Marvel Rivals. The community. Out of all the competitive games I've played, this community really takes the cake. I played Valorant. I played Overwatch. I don't even care about Call of Duty. We'll sweep that under the rug. Call of Duty is whatever at this point. But those two games in general, I played and experienced how the community is. Valorant has gotten better, I guess. There's just a bunch of weirdos on there. Overwatch, I don't know what happened, but apparently a lot of people are more friendly on that platform. So I guess the community on there got better. But Marvel Rivals, holy my gosh, like, dude, this community has an ego. People do not want to swap off of certain roles. And people ask them nicely to swap off of DPS, because we already have 2 DPS, we don't need another DPS. The most of people, then they just start to throw, because either they get called out for something, or they ask nicely and they get cussed out. So I'm like, the hell? Why? Like, and I'll be honest with you. Like, I think we've seen DPS. Like, we have 27 DPS right now, 27, and we have. Oh my gosh, I don't know how many. Let's see. We have 27 DPS. We have I think 17 tanks. Let me do a count real quick. Okay, after counting the amount of supports and deep strategists, DPS, and vanguards we have 14 vanguards and not 17 and 12 DPS. Quite 1 second. Okay, we have 14 vanguards. We have 1 second. Okay, I didn't figure it out. If I'm wrong, correct me. I think we have 17 vanguards, 27 DPS, and 12 supports. And I'm trying to figure out, why do we not do a season? Or maybe, I don't know. Like, why do we not do the next few seasons of where it's just fully just tanks and supports that get added to the game? Because it's clear that the reason why we don't get any people who It's clear the reason why we get people who only plays who always goes triple DPS or 4 DPS and whatnot. It's simply because, first off, apparently playing tanks is boring. Playing tank and support is apparently boring. But when Season 8 came out, when Double Dinosaur came out, people actually started double tanking. People actually started, going double tank since Double Dinosaur came out. But now since the nerf and since Cyclops came out, I was going back to triple DPS. And I always ask myself, like, why, for once in our lives, we do not release DPS for scenes. We just release supports and tanks. Because we already have too many DPS. We have 27. We don't need any more. And this is what concerns me the most. I feel like the devs do not listen to the community like they say they do. I honestly feel like they listen more to the freaking either content creators or pro players than they do to the actual community. I'll be honest with you. I feel like the community is just the spectators. When you go to a basketball game and someone's and the web calls out a bad call, but when the person who played basketball before has seen it clearly that that was a bad call, and that's a bad example. That's a bad example. That's a bad example. what's a good example? I already have a good example actually. That one was a bad example. I don't know why I was going with that one. But besides that, we all understand that I feel like the devs do not listen to us. I don't need to even listen to content creators either. And if they want this game to stay alive, for once, I think it's best that we move away from the heroes. At least maybe release one hero each month. At this point, one hero each month, so that way they can focus on content, new maps, and just overall reworking the characters. Like Overwatch has been doing this since since the first day it came out. It's been perfectly fine. I don't like. I don't think it's a bad. I don't know. I don't think it's really a bad thing that they do two heroes at the same season. But I think it's probably best for the remaining seasons they take a break from releasing both heroes and release them one at a time. Because at this point, I feel like they're just rushing everything. Because Cyclops is overpowered. Apparently, this would piss me off the most. So apparently, when it came to Doctor Strange or I guess Magneto, Doctor Strange and Magneto, or all the other characters that had shields and stuff, and people were able to block his ult with his shield. Apparently, it wasn't meant to happen. So he got a secret buff where he can break through the tank's shield, which I again think is stupid. It's so dumb. But hey, it's Marvel Rivals. What do I know? Or it's NetEase. I don't know best. I don't know best. But at the same time, oh my god, that's another thing. We actually need to stop releasing heroes OP day one release. We gotta stop doing that. I honestly think for once, NetEase put their ego aside, bring in the content creators and pro players. Matter of fact, no, keep them separate. Bring in the content creators. Keep the pro separate. No. Don't bring in the pro players. Scratch that off the list. Bring in the content creators. Have them playtest the characters. Have the content creators playtest the character. Have them give them their feedback. Actually listen to those content creators and take what they said and add that to the game. Like for example, let's say if they would actually add Ghost Rider, and they invited all the content creators to try them out and see. So that's when they give them feedback off it. Then simply, I feel like that'll make the game better. Because if they actually listen to the content creators plus their community, I can't say much for pro players. Okay, I'm sorry. I am sorry, but after the things I've heard about what the pro players are saying about, but after what I've heard about, oh my god, after what I've heard of what some of the pro players have been saying about the game, about the characters needing nerfs, I'm like, let's just stay in our own lane at this point. Because at this point, I feel like they're trying to make the game competitive. Is what they're trying to do. They're trying to make the game competitive, and I don't think it's working at this point. I don't know. Matter of fact, what even made them switch to trying to making the game casual and now trying to make the game competitive? Because I pretty sure there's a saying that you can't please everyone, and so NetEase is trying to please both audience. Like they're trying to please both audience. They're trying to make the game both competitive and casual, which I guess it could work in some way. I mean, if you really think about casual, like if you really think about casual players, you really think about people who play other game modes besides quick play or competitive rank. That's what I see as casual players. But at the same time, they can't please everyone. So that's probably another thing they need to stop doing. They need to stop trying to please everyone. Because if you're trying to please both audience, then yeah, no one's gonna be happy. You can't please everyone. So you gotta figure that out. You want the game to be casual, you want the game to be competitive. And honestly, before I say this is my last game on controllers, I really do hope this game actually gets better. The game is fun, I enjoy it, most people enjoy it, but things they need to do is the community, maybe add a soft roll queue for competitive only, just for competitive, and a soft roll queue. Stop releasing 2 heroes for once and just focus on 1 hero, mainly just support and strategists, and focus the rest on, adding new maps and adding new content and, bouncing out the characters. That's the only thing I think that could work. And last thing, listen to the content creators in your community, because they may see things you may not see. That's simple as that. But yeah, that being said, that's it for today's video. Like and subscribe is always appreciated. Comment down below what you guys think of Marvel Rivals, and what you guys think what Marvel Rivals could do with the game to make it better. And you guys' opinions are always welcome. Do not be afraid to put out your own opinions. Do not be afraid. It's listen, on this channel, your opinions matter to me. So always leave a comment down below. What do you guys think of the current state of Marvel Rivals? Because your opinions always matter to me. So, with that being said, I'm going to go downstairs, grab a popsicle, because it's steaming hot in my bedroom right now. But have a good day, have a good summer. And let you guys know if you guys are going to buy GTA 6. Oh my gosh, I'm going to pay $85 for this game. $85. That's plus tax. But heck, I'm going to buy it anyway, so... Matter of fact, let me go through this and see what we get. So let's see. With this release for the Ultimate Edition, is it like a, you get like a, oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll be honest with you guys, don't even bother with the freaking don't even bother buying the $100 edition, because if you want to upgrade to the Ultimate Edition, it's gonna cost like $20. Just buy the $75 of this, not $75. Just buy the $85 edition and just upgrade that to the Ultimate Edition, which is gonna get like this is gonna cost like $20. Just do that. Trust me, that's gonna be the better choice. But yeah, that being said, I'm gonna head out and have a good day, everyone. I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.